Howdy doody, guys. It is me, the Hound 105. Today I'm joined with...
Stargamer!
And today we are going to be doing the second episode of the Minecast. This is now 2 episodes in a row that Jacoby Jones has not been available for the intro at the very beginning. So we'll see how this goes. It might just be me and Star for a little while. But, I wanted to start this stream off talking about something we all have. Well, hopefully. Food! Hopefully you all have food. Feel bad if you didn't. So, with that in mind, let's start us off with our first discussion. In your opinion, Stargamer, what is the best type of chip?
Best type of chip?
I'm talking Doritos, I'm talking Cheetos, I'm talking Lay's, Pringles, you name it.
Probably in my opinion, it would be nacho cheese Doritos.
Okay. Here's the problem, I just picked up my phone to put the howdy doody in the chat. It is becoming night time on my server, so I have to skedaddle to get back to my house before scary. Oh,
But they all want to be your friends.
spooky scary! I need to get like a water system instead of this spiral.
Yeah, that would probably make it easier. Ah yes, that is too far away.
But but no, I would say, so you said nacho cheese Doritos. I would have to say, like in my opinion, it would be Fritos are pretty good. Man, I think you just can't go wrong with plain old corn tortilla chips. I can't even think of like a brand specifically, like what is it, Santina's or whatever it's called?
Something like that.
Yeah. Those are pretty good. Like, you can't go wrong with chips and salsa. You just can't.
Chips and salsa is pretty good.
Yeah. And if you don't like salsa, they're still the chips.
Exactly.
I mean, I could eat an entire bag of corn tortilla chips. I wouldn't feel good afterwards. Mind you. But I could do it. So yeah. I just thought that'd be a fun little discussion question. Whenever Jacoby gets in, I'll ask him that one as well. Because I just want to hear his opinion. What are you doing? Jerry? Jerry, get out of the water!
Was he just sitting in the water?
The stupid parrot!
Oh, well, he really wanted you.
Jerry! You could have gotten yourself killed, Jerry.
Jerry, I did not want to go, Father. Don't make me go back up into the room.
This dumb parrot.
Smart parrot.
Uh-huh. Here's the
He just
problem. How am I
wanted
gonna
you.
get him back onto the... I gotta get him back onto the bed without Yeah, doing that. Can I push you?
Well, he's somewhere. That one really doesn't want on the bed.
Bed. Good bird.
Also, if they're sitting, I don't think they'll get on your shoulder if you're standing up. Because I was doing that with my pet parrot on one of my worlds.
Well, yeah. No, if they're sitting, they're fine. Bunch of idiots.
They're not idiots. They're good little birdies.
Good little beans. But yeah, so if you're watching, whether it's live or when this is up on YouTube, let us know, what's your favorite type of chip? It doesn't matter what kind of chip. It can be, you know, like I said, corn chips. Because I think this is the largest debate in human history. Talking very loudly. Corn chips versus potato chips. What's your opinion, Star?
I would have to say potato chips. I'm sorry.
I'm a big corn chip guy, so.
I mean, I'll eat some corn chips, but I'm more of a
Doritos a corn chip?
Yeah, I'll eat those, and I'll eat the Santinos or whatever it's called. I feel like that's a pizza for whatever reason. Never mind. I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
But I prefer potato chips, but I really like the nacho cheese Dorito.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, just let us know what your favorite chip is. Second of all, second thing to talk about. I just want to thank everyone watching this on YouTube for 12 tripping over my words. 12 subscribers. Like, I know that's not a big number to some. To others, that's a huge number. But and to me, that's, you know, a fairly large number. I mean, I never thought. I mean, of course, I thought I was gonna, you know, grow. You know, everyone's gonna grow on YouTube, but I didn't think in basically a month I would be at, you know, 12 subscribers already. It blows my mind. So, thank you to literally everyone who has subscribed over on YouTube, who's watching this on YouTube. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are pretty cool. We like you here on the channel. Stick around. To those of you who have seen today, or this morning, Jacoby Jones posted my first and second YouTube short here on the channel. I don't know if YouTube shorts are going to be a common thing, because it really depends on, like, if we have like a little funny moment during a stream or something like that he's a part of, that he catches, then it'll become. But I mean, on the Lego Fortnite YouTube short, we have gotten 1.7 thousand views at the time of this stream. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of that. And as always, if you do like this kind of content, subscribe, because this Minecast is a weekly thing. I'm going to be posting, I'm working on it currently for the YouTube community page, posting like a finalized schedule for our streaming. But that's something I kind of have to get with Jacoby off stream to talk about. Which doesn't happen that much. So. What?
You're really not allowed to go in your tree.
No, I guess I'm not. I was trying to go with Liz here.
It's not meant to be. complete struggle.
I need to do one of two things. I need to make, like, a waterway up. Or I need to just get vines. And replace that spiral with an actual, like, stair... Or an actual, like, single... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is going to become a regular series, or already is a regular series, that we will be doing weekly. Every week on Wednesday, a new episode of this will be coming out. You know, we are trying to get Star in a few other things. The problem we're having is we stream, as you can tell, at midnight, Standard Eastern Time. So we stream at midnight to 2. And that's a little late for Star. So we're trying to work on that. Maybe doing some earlier streams, like maybe noon, Standard Eastern Time at some point, doing some streams. But as of right now, it's just this. Star, any thoughts?
Sorry, I was just paying attention to what you were doing.
You're fine.
I mean, I don't have issues joining in this late.
Yeah.
Just depends on if I'm able to join or not.
It really depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, we're trying to get Star a little more involved. You... nut.
That's father! Don't make me go to sleep! Your birds love speaking to you.
Yeah.
Oh, the one is gonna fall off, it looks like. It's just on the edge of the bed.
Yeah. I always forget that the stream's, like, slightly delayed. Because as you were saying that, Star, I was already out of the house.
Oh.
Yeah. So, wait, do I need...
Aw, playful panda.
Do I need the logs for, charcoal?
I believe so.
Okay. So I'm gonna anger my entire comment section and harvest birch and turn birch into charcoal. Anyway, Star, do you have any discussion questions?
What would be your favorite dog breed?
Breed of dog. Did we not ask that during last stream? No, we did animal, if you could have any animal.
We did animal? I don't believe it was dogs.
Okay. Probably my favorite breed of dog would have to be Corgi. Corgis are awesome. They're little. From what I know, they're not really terrors like Chihuahuas are. So, I know with the corgi, I'm not gonna wake up with a knife to my throat like I would potentially with a chihuahua. Leave a like.
Yeah, some chihuahuas are quite fun.
Yeah. Leave a like if you've ever had a knife held to your throat because you owed a chihuahua money.
Hey, for charcoal, you can use wood or logs.
Weird.
So, but I don't know if it's talking about the wood that logs can craft, or if it's talking about like all kinds. So planks being part of that.
Honestly, it's just the wood that you're able to craft. Because I don't think you can use planks on the top. I think it has to be logs. I tried with planks, like last episode. Because I think I tried with planks. I was like, what? I could have swore you could do, you know, as I do. I do that a lot, guys, I'll admit. I don't have the greatest memory, and I tend to remember things wrong. So, usually it's like, I could have swore you used to be able to do this in this game. It's like, no, it's never been a thing. You're just old and stupid.
Sometimes I'm like that.
Yeah. There was something in this game that I said last episode. Was like, I could have swore you used to be able to do that. And you're like, you and Jacob were like, no.
Oh yeah, that was mining, like stone and stuff with just your hands.
Yeah, I could have swore that you could do that at some point. But,
yeah. Also, for dog breeds, I would probably have to say German Shepherds.
Yeah, you like your GSDs.
They're so cute. I mean, all dogs are.
Good little panda.
Good little panda.
Panda.
Panda. Thank you for feeding me. I think all the animals love talking to you. Or mods.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wonder what Jacoby's doing. If he fell asleep and we have to do this episode by ourselves, might actually be upset over that.
He's either sleeping or maybe he ended up having to do some things.
I hope he's not. Like I said, if he's sleeping right now, I'm gonna be upset. Because I talked to him like an hour ago or something like that.
Oh.
This is like the last video he really should be missing. But so yeah, like I said, I'd have to say corgis. Oh, they're just sweet. They are
so sweet.
Decently emotional animals. I feel like a corgi more than like a pit bull or a lab or even probably a German Shepherd. Like if you look at a corgi and say like, look, I ain't having a good day. You know, you not lay on me, whatever. I feel like a corgi is a little more understanding of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This thing I have like I've said on stream before. I have 2 labs. I have 2 white labs, and they are. I mean, literally whoever I have at night, because we alternate. One night I'll have Princess, the next night I'll have Lucy, and whoever I don't have, Roadshadow will have. But whenever I'm streaming, they're literally physically touching me while I stream. Like, if they're not physically touching me, they're not happy. Like, it's not as bad as it used to be, where, like, you know, they just lay on your lap, and if you didn't pet them every so often, they'd whine or whatever. But you know, they're fairly, they're decently attention hogs. Is what I'd say. Like, it's not really that big of a deal a lot of times, but there are some days where it's like, can I please just be left alone? I need a minute or two to myself, and they're like, nope, I'm laying on your lap. Or like if I get really hot, they'll just lay on me. Like, we don't care. You could have a heat stroke and die. We don't care. Or dogs. Or there's like dogs like pit bulls, where it's like you stop licking or you stop petting them, they just lick you to death. It's like
pretty much.
You have stopped petting me, so you have chosen death.
At least they some do it in a very sweet way.
Yeah, I mean it's fun, but it's just like the second you stop petting them, they're just like, okay, you don't love me anymore. Dogs are weird.
Yeah, they can be.
What would you say is like the weirdest animal you've ever seen?
Actually don't know.
I can think of one.
Yep.
I've never seen it in person, but you've shown me the jaguarundi. That was a weird looking thing.
Yeah, that thing almost looked like half cat, half mongoose, half something. At least to me it did.
Yeah. And this is why I wish Jacoby was here, because we'd have a third person to answer the question.
Yeah.
Gives us both a little more time to actually think about another question.
Okay, I guess I could ask this, which was gonna be a question for, like all three of us. But if you could choose 3 places in the world, what 3 would you go to?
Just to visit or to live?
Visit.
I feel like we asked a similar question in the last stream, but 3 places. Honestly, like, probably just like Rome in Italy, maybe Paris, France, maybe Berlin, Germany. There's not really anywhere here in the United States that I want to go see that I haven't already been to. Like, if I was gonna revisit someplace, like Philadelphia was amazing. I'd love to go back to Philadelphia. Chicago's a pretty cool place. I loved getting to visit Chicago. But then of course, you know, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's pretty cool. So is Nashville. But like if I could pick any 3 places, anywhere in the world to go visit, it'd probably be Rome, Paris, and Berlin. So they just
Yeah, that would be good places to go to.
yeah, they just have such rich history. It's like you're not gonna get bored going there. There's always something to see. No,
Yeah. Water.
see water.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun.
Oh,
More water. I would probably choose like Paris, Italy, and maybe London.
we're at in Italy though. Like Rome as well.
Probably Sicily.
Sicily, the island.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sicily would be neat. Venice would be neat. You know, of course, Dalmatia would be neat. Which I don't think Dalmatia is even its own place anymore. I think it's a part of another country now. Sadly.
Oh.
You know, there's plenty of play. Like Italy has such rich history, especially when it's like
Yeah.
as a country, it's so young. So I want to say Italy like unified like somewhere around the American Civil War. Like before that, it was just a bunch of warring city-states whose various leaders were like arguing over who would be the true leader of a unified Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy's got an history. I mean, the UK does too. I really want to visit the UK. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say UK, Great Britain. I would love to visit either Ireland or Scotland. But I don't really think there's much. And great, like, London's cool. It'd be cool to visit London. But I'd much rather go to like Sydney, Australia, or Dublin, Ireland, or Glasgow, Scotland. Yeah, places like that. Places that are pretty neat. Okay, I've officially found gold before I found iron. Bummer.
Well, you are at Y level 21, so that would kind of make sense.
I think I'm near a lush cave as well, because that's clay.
Oh. Now, do you have beds or anything in case you need to sleep?
Down in the cave?
Just with you in general.
No.
So it'd probably make it easier.
How so?
We don't want phantoms and whatnot spawning.
You tell me a phantom's gonna come after me down in the mine?
No, not in the mine, but if you're doing anything else by your home.
Then I just go home and go to bed.
Well, yeah, but I prefer not to see him at all.
I mean, yeah. It kinda is what it is.
Especially some nights, you probably have maybe like 4 or 6 phantoms at one time. And yes, that has happened before several times.
Oh. Okay, so what's your favorite item to build with in Minecraft? Like favorite material?
I normally just use wood, but probably like quartz-based items.
quartz is neat, yeah. And I found lapis before iron.
So gold and now lapis.
If I find diamonds before iron, I might actually cry.
Also, did you know you can actually mine lapis with stone pickaxe?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah, you don't need an iron. You do for gold and anything higher up, but you don't need it for lapis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just learned that probably like a few days to a week ago.
Wow.
Because I attempted to try it.
Has it always been like that? I feel like it hasn't.
I actually couldn't tell you. Because I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I didn't have any other pickaxe with me in my survival world. So, yeah. Basically learned from that.
The game's telling me I need to make another brick house.
You should totally make a brick house.
Every time I make a survival world, I end up with a brick house. And usually it's not, like, my first option. It just ends up happening. But now there's lush caves where you can just get stacks upon stacks of clay underground. There's no point in not making a brick house.
That is a lot of clay.
It's just so... Honestly, something about bricks in Minecraft so aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, so you said quartz. I'd have to go with, like, brick.
I mean, I like bricks, but I would prefer quartz. Oh, and there's a lush cave.
No.
Or part of a little tiny bit of one. I mean, you can tell that you're nearby as well because of the little moss.
Yeah. Is that an axolotl? No, just fishes.
Just a fish.
No, if I see an axolotl, yoink.
Probably, like, in my survival world, I came across a lush cave, and there were no axolotls, and I looked in almost every single little area with water. All there were the little tropical fish. Like, that was actually very sad.
We saw an axolotl, I think, on me and Rogue's server.
That's cute.
I think it died. I think it just straight up got out of the water and walked away, and I was like, really?
Oh, very sad.
What do you think is, like, the dumbest mob in Minecraft? Like, either pointless or just, like, they die so often. Like, they just get themselves killed so often.
Well, for dying purposes, I would have to say any of the fish.
Yeah.
Because you can literally have a thing specifically for fish, and they manage to go up out of the water and onto land, and they just literally just die. Oh, there's iron.
2!
Oh, wow.
2 vein, bruh. So
This is
upset.
just not your lucky day.
No, not at all.
Now, have you seen any of the bats since they got remodeled?
I have, but I haven't looked at them that closely.
They're actually adorable.
Just gonna kind of run through here to make sure I didn't forget, like I didn't walk past any iron. No.
Yeah, I've had to do that several times while I'm mining.
mind me, just gonna harvest some more clay.
I really don't think I've ever seen that much clay before, even in a lush cave.
Yeah.
Like, that is unbelievable.
I mean, I've seen a lot more in a lush cave. My inventory is full.
I wish they would add, like, backpacks where you can have more
Inventory, yeah.
inventory space instead of having... I mean, shulker boxes are pretty good, but they're hard to get, and you can only find those in cities.
Yeah.
But they should add backpacks or something for extra space.
Here's my idea. Minecraft. Do a partnership with Dora the Explorer. Hide a backpack in desert temples. Bam.
That would actually be kind of fun.
Actually would make millions off of that. It'd be so simple.
Yeah.
Because then it's not like it's not a super easy thing to get a hold of. It's still a challenge. But it also gives players a new reason to actually go into desert temples. Because I can't remember the last time I actually went in a desert temple in a survival world. Like, there's just no reason to go into desert temples. They're literally worthless.
I mean, they have good loot in them.
Decent loot, but what's the best thing you're gonna get in a desert temple? Horse armor?
The enchanted golden apples or whatever they're called.
Apples.
No, the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like the ones that glow.
I know what you're talking about, baby.
Yeah, those. I can't actually remember the name. And that's gonna drive me insane.
I have a song stuck in my head, but I can't remember what it's actually called. Oh wait, no, I have more iron. I'm an idiot.
Nah.
You had to think for a second.
I had a slow moment.
Ow, that hurt. She had to think for a second. She was like, "Is he an idiot? Let me think about this for a second." Nah. Ow. Meanie.
I did nothing wrong. I'm just not in the right mind right now.
You're tired.
Getting there.
Oh, I remember what the song's called. It's a Juice WRLD song. So you want to even know it?
I only know one song by them, and I don't even know the name of it.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have said
I
it on.
I don't listen to it at all, but I've heard it a few times.
Ow.
Bless you.
That sneeze hurt.
I couldn't tell if you were trying to go up your spiral staircase or if you were trying to go down.
Down.
I actually had something on my mind earlier, a nice topic question, and I can't even remember what that was.
Oof.
I don't even know what it was about. That is very sad.
That reminds me of that, was it 2.5 Men episode? I feel like I forgot something, Charlie. I don't know if you forgot about it. It's probably not that important. Jake's sitting at practice. Yeah, it's funny because like I saw this area over here. I'm like, you know what? I'm making a mine shaft.
Yeah, I like doing that.
These head hitters.
Z gold.
In your opinion, what is like the most aggravating thing in Minecraft? Like the number one thing like in Minecraft like makes you not want to play?
Maybe continuously dying over and over again, especially by getting blown up by the creeper.
Yeah, creepers are annoying.
Or if you have like really good loot on you, and you decide it's a good idea, or actually, hey, maybe it's a good idea to go to the nether and actually fall down into lava.
Yeah, the nether is like my least favorite thing about Minecraft. It's like, I'm fine, I'm enjoying the game, I have to go to the nether for something. It's like, well, everything I've owned, everything I've loved is dead. Thanks a lot, nether.
Yeah, I like the nether, but it gets to a point where that's a little too much. The water just didn't want to quit. At least you haven't. Actually, I'm not going to finish that sentence because my luck will run into it.
What? Oh, lava? Yeah.
Yep. Because I am just now realizing that you're at Y level 7.
Uh-huh.
So most likely you're probably going to run into lava at some point.
Nah, I'll be fine. If you notice, that's why I'm kind of like standing back slightly while mining.
Sometimes I'm like that, or I'll be right by the block and don't even realize there's anything around.
Lapis
Ah, yes, more lapis.
and coal.
Oh.
Ooh, that was a discussion I thought about earlier today that I want to bring up. Memes. Like, it's so crazy to me, like, how much memes have evolved. You know, memes when I was younger was like, you know, you had your troll face, you know, your 420, your MLG Pro, like, you know, memes like that. Like, Snoop Dogg was a meme in his own right at one period of time. And then now, like, memes have, like, degraded, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not that old, I'm 18. Like, I'm barely an adult. And even I'm like, some of the stuff this younger group, like even my own group of kids, think is funny. It's just kind of stupid. It's like, why? Like, have you seen the Skibbity toilet or whatever it's called?
I don't believe I have.
Basically, it's like the OG Scatman. Are you familiar with Scatman?
Nope.
You're not familiar with Scatman? Wow. Cause I'm a Scatman. And then he does like it's like a jazz version of beatboxing.
Oh.
It was really cool. But now there's this thing called like Skibbity Toilet. And it's like literally a floating like a head in a toilet doing scat.
Oh.
What is this area? Is it all in
I forgot what that's called, but most of it's gonna be water. Oh! Wow.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Wow. Nice little, surprise there.
I forgot there was a thing.
I keep forgetting that as well. We have Magma Block, who will make you go down into the water. Was it Soul Sand or something like that?
It
where it
makes
would make
you
you
go
go
up.
up?
Yeah. All that for this iron. So weird of a biome.
Yeah, but it's also a good place to go if you wanted, like glow item frames or use the ink from the glow squid to light up signs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is kind of a more weird biome.
Problem is now I gotta figure out where my...
Okay, go back the way you came. Where? Then turn to the right, left. I believe it's that direction. But I don't 100. Okay, maybe. Let him be down there.
Well, I know this. I see
Oh.
diamonds and gold. Well, not diamonds, but silver and gold. Shout out to anybody who knows that song, or where that song's from.
I don't think I've ever heard that song.
It's from Rudolph.
It's been a long time since I've seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Wow.
Sadly, even though it is basically Christmas time, I haven't actually watched any Christmas movies.
I mean, I haven't either. But Rudolph, like, that song from Rudolph is not something I'm gonna ever probably forget. I couldn't tell you the actual lyrics to it, but I just remember, like, silver and gold. I think it's like everything that shines is silver and gold or something like that.
Oh.
It's the one, elf, Oh! Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, the skeleton.
Mr. Skellybelly! Why you gotta be like this?
Oh, there's two of them.
Mm-hmm. Shoot each other. Oh, she broke. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot mobs spawned for a whole second. I was like, what just hit me?
I didn't know what was hitting you to begin with.
Oh,
a dungeon.
this looks familiar. I hate how it pulls it from your actual inventory as well. Like when you double press A.
Well, that's why you do it from your inventory. Instead of going through the chest, if you have that item.
Ooh.
Well, if you want an item, I just throw something random. Like, do you really need the andesite?
Hush. It goes in a chest. It's my precious. What's hitting me? What? What? Where from?
I don't actually know.
Like, that spawner's torched off. Should not be spawning.
Also, again, for a little bit of inventory space, you could always put that arrow in your one slot.
My offhand.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do that.
That. Probably make it a little easier.
Yeah. I mean, I just need to get back up to the over. I need to find where my mine shaft is. Ah!
The skeletons really love you.
How do you have that good of aim? I don't want to die. That's my number one thing right now, is just avoiding death.
I believe you jumped from up there in the direction you're going.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out how you got into that area in the first place.
Well, I jumped down. I don't know where exactly I jumped down from. I want to say it was over here.
But if you're looking for your mine shaft area, it was underneath the water.
I know.
Like you had to swim. Well, I was just trying to help you.
No, baby, you're fine.
Figure stuff out.
Could you go to the VOD and kind of look where I swam upwards from?
Okay, give me just a second.
I mean, I could do it as well. Technically.
Okay, I'll have it for you in just a second. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
X is 117, Y 7, and Z 153.
Sure it's 117?
Yes.
So I'm watching the VOD right now.
Yeah, but I paused it right before you went into that area.
I placed a torch at 117. And then I kept breaking. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong coordinate. You're fine. You're right. So 117. What's the X or the Y?
Y is 7.
And then what's my Z gonna be?
153. And all of them are positive. Just figured I'd mention that in case it was like the negative coordinates.
Okay. Let's get this Z lined up first. 1. Okay. Got it. Haha! Zoink, zoink, Scoo! Get me out of here!
We all love the Shaggy impression.
We got 4 viewers in here. Hi guys, welcome. So, Star, what would you say?
Yes, Sam?
Huh?
I was saying something.
Oh, good.
Okay, so what were you saying?
What is your favorite cartoon character? Like, of all time?
That's actually pretty hard because there are a lot of good characters for them different shows or movies.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Real talk, guys. Drowns
yes.
should not
Drowns.
be able to throw their tridents out of the water. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, drowned can be quite annoying. Maybe I would say of like my all-time favorite cartoon character.
Did Herbie have a cartoon?
I wouldn't exactly consider Herbie like a cartoon in my opinion.
Was there ever a cartoon of Herbie? No.
I mean, it's not exactly a cartoon, it is more realistic. Besides, you have Herbie who can literally just go anywhere and drive himself places.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, I wouldn't really call that a cartoon.
What was that? There was a character that was kind of like Herbie, but they were in Scooby-Doo. It was like a talking dune buggy. But it didn't exactly talk.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
I don't remember.
And I feel like that's a different show or something altogether.
Well, yeah, I think it was like a crossover with Scooby-Doo, but it was... I don't remember what it was called. To be honest. I just remember it being like a really cool character, because it was like an orange talking dune buggy.
Yeah, I really can't remember what that would have been.
Okay.
But I feel like I've seen that before.
You want to try looking it up?
Talking orange dune buggy.
Yeah. That was in Scooby-Doo.
If this is the same show that you're thinking of, it's called Speed Buggy.
Might be.
I mean, from the looks of it, yeah. Because there's Scooby-Doo in them.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just... It was unique.
So yeah, that's actually pretty neat.
Jacoby just messaged me, or is actively messaging me. See what he says. What's he gonna say? So we're literally over an hour into this now. So I want to see, like, why he isn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the best way to make, like, a watermelon farm?
A watermelon farm?
Yeah.
Well, I can show you. I don't know if it works or not, but I could send you something I found the other day.
I know, like, it needs water, but I also know, like, you want, like, it in all four directions from it to grow on. Okay, I guess his sister has, like, a super high fever.
Oh.
So that's what's going on.
That's definitely not good.
So if I put a watermelon right here, it'll grow on all of these, right?
I don't actually know how any of that works.
Well, not on all of them, but it'll grow in any of them. I think. Because it's the 4. Alright, I think he's joining. Ow. My knee. Okay, I'm moving slightly. I may also have to go to the bathroom at some point.
Well, I'm about to go. Right. Like in just a second.
Okay. What's up? Jacoby Jones finally joins. I'm joshing you, man. I'm joshing you.
Okay, well, you two have fun. I will be back in just a minute.
Alrighty. So first of all, Jacoby. Howdy doody.
Howdy dude.
Second of all, I mean, I definitely think you deserve to say thanks just as much as I did.
Yeah, definitely.
For 12 subscribers, guys. Like, that's... I mean, we've been doing this for like, what, a month now? Less than a month?
Me and you, almost 2 months ago.
Has it really been that long?
I think maybe a month. I mean, it is the 14th right now, bud.
I have to look on when that first solo Fortnite stream was, or the shotgun challenge.
I'll look right now while you're playing.
Okay. Yeah,
I have that.
Yeah, the shotgun challenge was the first actual one of this channel. Everything else before that was just me reposting stuff from Rogue's channel.
So I guess I need to go in and start clipping more things.
Yeah, dude. So also, you know, yeah, you should also, you know, I already said it, but guys, 1.7 thousand views on a YouTube short.
Crazy.
Crazy.
In like,
in a day. Less than a day.
no, it was more than that. Did you look at the statistics for it?
I only saw 1.7 thousand.
I'll pull it up real quick before I do anything else. I'm sure you could tell you the statistics of this.
Okay. But I know it's like, it's doing well.
Analytics.
Huh?
So I posted it at 9:13 a.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard. And by 10:56 a.m., it had 1,647. And right now it's sitting at 1,742.
Yeah. So I had a giant spike and then it stagnated.
It had 536 views within an hour.
Yeah.
And then just within 16 minutes, so 10 o'clock went from 587, and at 10:16 it went 1,137.
Yeah.
So within a few minutes, it hit everyone's feed.
That's crazy.
It's because it's Lego, it's Fortnite.
It's Lego, it's Fortnite, and YouTube's been pushing the shorts a lot harder than they are pushing actual content right now.
It's Lego Fortnite, it's Fortnite, it's got hashtags in it, it's a funny video, it's clean humor,
Yeah. No cussing.
and it's right there in that 15-second range that they want.
Yeah. And the funniest thing of the entire video is, no! My crafting bench! I don't know how... I don't know how I made myself sound that sad and hurt over a crafting bench.
It reminds me of, oh no, our table!
Oh no, our table! It's broken!
Have you seen this short that we're talking about, Star?
No, I have not.
You saw it on TikTok, I think, though.
No.
You haven't seen it on either?
Oh,
I haven't been on
here, I'll put
TikTok, YouTube, or anything.
No,
lately.
our short, Jess.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm very confused.
I haven't seen it.
I thought you did. I thought you liked it earlier.
No.
Because Jacoby posted it to my TikTok as I was getting in the shower tonight.
I mean, I liked one of your posts, but it wasn't that.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably get back to having chat open. Whoops.
I will send the raw footage, the unedited clip into the chat.
I didn't realize you edited it.
Oh yeah. I turned your voice up.
Oh! No, and then the other short didn't do nearly as well, and I think... So, I realized I was wrong, Jacoby. Rogue isn't saying the F word, he's saying hug it.
He's saying ugh it. Like ugh.
No, he was saying hug it. He was telling me to hug the parrot.
Oh, I thought
He was telling me to hug Tom so that Tom wouldn't die when the creeper went boom.
Yeah, I knew he didn't say the F word.
I thought he did.
No, I thought he said ugh. Kill it, ugh it.
No. He, because we'd already learned over on our server, we made a test server, that, if a player's holding a parrot, the parrot won't take damage, only the player will. So he was trying to tell me to pick it up, so even if the creeper did go boom, I would take the damage and not the parrot.
Yeah.
And then I shoot the parrot in the face.
Poor parrot.
Poor Tom.
It'll survive.
And there's just you in the background. It'll fly away, it'll fly away.
Oh, he said it too. That's the funniest part. Is right at the
Yeah.
It'll fly away.
Then after that.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about that short as well is it's so hard to tell that there's 3 people involved in it. Because when Jacoby only says one thing, and it'll fly away, and then Rogue talks right after him, so it literally sounds like they're the same person. Like, it's so hard to tell Jacoby and Rogue's voice apart on that, the short and the TikTok.
He talks over me constantly too.
I know, but have you noticed that, how, like, YouTube's voices sounded all very the same for some reason?
It's because I was sick that day.
Oh, that's right, you were sick. Forgot about it. I think I'm gonna put the white parrot upstairs.
What is his name? There's Jerry and Tom. And Blue.
I named all of the parrots, but I don't remember. Yo, real talk, these zombies making some sus noises.
You'd be such a great parent, Dale. You don't even know your kids' names.
I have 5 of them.
And you're supposed to remember all their names.
I agree with Jacoby on that one.
Listen here. My girlfriend has 5 animals in her, like, pets that she has. Not including her dogs. I remember every single one's name, plus their middle name, which she forced me to pick.
See, I could not. I could not do that.
Plus, we have a stuffed animal child named Gideon, which is literally just a bowl of guacamole.
See, I can remember all, like, my stuffed animals' names. I just can't remember the parrots' names. I can't even, like... I don't know.
I don't know. On my survival world, my little parrot is named Gerald.
Gerald.
Yes, Gerald the parrot.
So, Jacoby.
You have to give a discussion question, and I will leave.
What do you mean?
I just assumed that's what you were gonna ask.
No, I was gonna ask a discussion question. I was gonna pick your brain because I already asked it earlier. It was the one I started with the Minecast with, but you weren't here.
Yeah.
What is your favorite kind of chip? I'm talking Lay's, I'm talking Cheetos, I'm talking Doritos. What is your go-to for chips?
Unpopular opinion: baked Lay's potato chips, original.
See, I said literally just like OG corn tortilla chips. You can't go wrong with chips and salsa.
Well, you didn't say there were dips involved. It gets more intricate if you add dip.
I mean, it's your pick. I didn't say you couldn't have dip at the same time. And then Star said Doritos, nacho cheese
Yeah,
Doritos.
nacho cheese Doritos.
Which I actually have a really fun story with nacho cheese Doritos. Literally like an hour before we started streaming, Star had to go take her dogs out. I didn't want to have two separate bowls, so I poured nacho cheese Doritos and sour cream and onion Lay's into the same bowl.
That's a cool story, bro.
I thought it was funny.
Whoa, two kinds of chips in the same bowl. That's crazy, man.
But like, how many people do you know do that? Or just be like, you know what, I'm gonna put two separate kinds of chips in the same bowl together.
I mean, I've done that.
Anyone that decides they want two different kinds of chips,
See,
but doesn't want to put it in two different bowls, a very common occurrence.
I didn't know it was that common of occurrence. I'm used to, like, I'm from the culture where it's like, you put two separate foods in the same bowl, that's heinous.
That's because your mama raised you with some culture.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's so weird how, like, I'll say this, and I'm sure y'all probably hear too. Star's voice on call is so much clearer than mine and Jacoby's. I don't know why that is.
Better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, every time Star talks, like, I can hear her properly. I'll say huh sometimes, but, like, I hear her perfectly. And then there's, like, me and Jacoby that have a slight muffle to it.
But I probably have my device closer to me when I speak.
But even, like, when you
Maybe
set
that's
your
me,
phone
too.
on the bed sometimes, it's still, like... You're crystal clear, and I'm just not. Ah! Alright. Was there any other discussion questions, Star, that I said I was gonna ask Jacoby? If he joined?
That I actually don't know. I mean, I had one,
Well, go ahead.
which was if you could go anywhere in the world, name 3 places that you would visit.
Like vacation or permanent
Yeah, just to
residence?
visit.
I literally
No,
asked the
visit
same
in general.
question!
Okay.
Like, to go to, I guess, for vacation somewhere like that.
Like a
Only go
week
to the-
tops.
I'd say the Maltese, and then Bora Bora has always been one I've wanted to go to.
Homie's picking
White.
islands.
Yeah, I am. The white, bro. You've never wanted to go to the White Sands beach of Bora Bora, my friend?
No, because I've been to, like, the beaches of North Carolina.
You want to know why I want to go to Bora Bora?
Why?
The fishing, my friend. The
You know-
exotic fish.
You know why I want to go to Jamaica?
I can't say that on stream. I don't know.
Because the marijuana.
Exactly. I don't want to say that on stream.
What other reason is there really to go to Jamaica other than just weed is their culture?
I hope you know that that's getting clipped.
Hell yeah. But no, like, I said Rome, Paris, and Berlin. For my three.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, have you seen what goes on in Paris right now, though?
Are we talking about Kanye West, or are we talking about the other thing?
Talk about all the riots
Okay.
still happening to this day.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's kind of like Ukraine as well, though. You know, actually, can I change my answer, starting now that we're talking about it again?
If you want.
I want to visit Venice. Because isn't Venice, like, sinking?
Venice, yeah, it's sinking.
It's, like, actively, like, being flooded.
No, they fixed it.
Oh, they did?
They spent like $3.4 billion on a system, like a damming system,
Okay.
to make sure it doesn't happen, but it's only slowing the process down. It's not eliminating it.
Okay. Yeah, because, like, I'd say Venice. Like, I'd want to visit Venice before it was fully submerged. Because that's like... Can you imagine being able to visit Atlantis before it was fully underwater? Like, that's the equivalent of Venice. By the way, I don't know if you
there's
noticed,
no-
Jacoby, I'm wearing a hoodie for the first time in, like, ever.
No, how would I know that?
I don't know. Because you can see it on my, like, camera.
Now I can. We got closer.
Yeah. Like, I never
Right
wear
now,
hoodies, so I'm doing, like, shoulder, like, hunch expressions that I would normally never do.
Right now I can see is the outline of your neck and chin.
My back's also starting to hurt.
My back. My leg.
That's no bueno.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, Venice would be neat before it sinks. Because, like, you know, you get to say, like, hey, I went to Venice before it was underwater, dude.
Back in my day, Venice used to be in the land. It was under the water.
Back in my day, New Orleans used to be a real place. Now it's a swamp. That's another city that's, like, actively sinking. They lose, like, what? Like, 1 square foot or something like that every year to water's rising or something like that.
Good old global warming.
It's not even global warming, it's just dumb city planning. It's like, yeah, we as a society are going to base our largest cities on water. Because that's how we used to get around. And then when the water rises slightly, we flip out. It's like, you're the ones that based your entire society on a river. Like, it's so funny to me.
Who's smarter, Jimmy Neutron or Rick Sanchez?
Neither. Dexter from Dexter.
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah, that one. I always forget that there's also that Dexter TV show with the serial killer.
And say Dexter is a very not fun show.
Yeah, I always forget that that's a thing. Oh, I was gonna say that earlier, Star, because I asked you who your favorite cartoon character was, and you said you can't think of one. I mentioned Herbie, and that's when we got sidetracked about that. Orange Dune Buggy.
the orange dune buggy from Speed Buggy.
Yeah. My favorite cartoon character would probably be Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter is a pretty cool character.
Because the way he treats his sister is the way I treat my brother.
That's very accurate.
It's been a very long time since I've even seen the show.
Oh, it's so good. I literally saw a meme earlier of like the new Powerpuff Girls, like the live action cast, or like talking to Dexter, and like he just like clicks on a eject button and just sends him out of his lab. And then here comes Ben 10. I'm getting a reboot too! I guess there used to be a thing called like Cartoon Network City or something like that, where like all the Cartoon Network characters were together in like shorts.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, somebody posted like, yeah, if Cartoon Network City was still a thing, a lot of characters would be reeling right now with all these reboots being announced. Also, again, something we talked about in the last podcast, the Gumball Watterson voice actor literally called the YouTuber Dream the F-slur.
Oh, yeah.
This is 2023. Wow. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Like, stuff's getting wild. Like, I'm excited for 2024.
I have a question.
Ask away.
You're the only person on Earth with a superpower. Which one would you pick? Freezing time, flying, teleportation, or invisibility?
I can only pick from those four?
Yep.
So what are they again?
Freezing time, flying, teleportation, or invisibility.
Okay, so, like, if I freeze time, is there a limit on how long it can be frozen? A, and B, if I affect things while time's frozen, does that stay when I unfreeze it? Like, could I theoretically make somebody, like, could I freeze time and make someone punch themselves in the face?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going with that, because that's basically like Quicksilver from the X-Men. It's like, I'm getting bullied, I just freeze time. The dude who just swung on me just whips around and hits himself in the face. Coolest power in the world. And no, I'm the one with superpowers. No one would know I ever had it.
I mean, you have unlimited time. Like, you can freeze it for however long you want, and you're going with making him punch himself in the face. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pick him up, put him in a vehicle, and drive him to a different state real quick.
No, because like if I get him to punch, if I get him to punch himself in his face, that ruins his entire like reputation and embarrasses him. It's like Dash in The Incredibles when he puts the pin on the teacher's chair. You can't prove I did it.
Yeah.
But you look like an entire idiot now. Or like Peter Parker when like he uses his spider senses against Flash Thompson, where it's like he's just dodging things and Flash like, man, that kid's really lucky, and the whole time it's just like, no, I'm actually just Spider-Man. I get this little tingle, I get my Peter tingle, and I just dodge all your stuff. Oh, that could be neat. Yeah.
Star, do you have an answer for the question?
It's hard picking between two of them, which one is freezing time, because I feel like that would be fun, and maybe being able to go invisible.
Wait, Jacoby, was teleportation one of the options?
Yes.
Alright, I'm changing my answer to teleportation so I can go visit Star whenever I want to.
With invisibility, you have to think it's not just turning invisible, you are invisible all the time.
Oh.
It's not all the time, like, you can control it, right? Or are you saying it is all the time?
You're floating clothes.
Oh, so you're like the invisible...
Man from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That would suck.
That would suck, but it'd be completely hilarious.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking it was something like Violet from Incredibles, where it's
Yeah,
just
I
like...
thought you could turn invisible whenever you pleased.
Yeah, like it was on command.
The picture they have is of someone who's just completely...
Yeah, invisibility would suck, man.
Now that Hound has said teleportation, I would probably have to go with that so I can teleport to him whenever I please.
Yeah. That's like, if you're in a relationship, you gotta pick teleportation, because, like, then you can go visit your significant other whenever you want.
Exactly.
If you don't say it, then your significant other is just gonna be mad hearing you, whenever they find the video of you saying that.
Well, I didn't hear teleportation as one of the 4.
I did, but it took my brain a little bit to process what I actually heard.
Well, and the thing about the way that they have it is it'd be opening portals so people could go with you.
Oh!
It wouldn't just be teleporting yourself, thinking of where you want to going. It's thinking of where you want to open.
Yeah, I know, that's neat.
That would be neat.
I'd probably have to go with flying. There's just a lot you can do with it.
Flying would be fun.
Wait, okay, so I'm confused about something. Maybe one of you can tell me. Could Mr. Incredible fly? Was that a thing, or like, no?
No.
No, he could not fly.
Okay, I
He
can't.
basically had just super strength.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I can't
Jack and the one villain.
Well, yeah, Syndrome
The
could
first
fly,
movie.
but that was just because he had Down syndrome. Jacoby's dying.
That's also getting clipped.
Oh, I say the most, like, out-of-pocket things sometimes.
And Mr. I don't even want to say his name now.
Syndrome?
Yeah.
Did you not know that? Like, that was, like, an actual thing.
Yes, I do. I just didn't expect you to say it on stream.
Homie had Down syndrome, like, that's an actual thing.
The reason he could fly is because of the devices he made.
Yeah, and he made those because... Ah!
Because he had Down syndrome.
Because he had Down syndrome.
He woke up one day and said, "You know what would be really cool? If I could fly."
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jacoby, you can't say that. You can't do that.
I very much can.
No, it's fine to make a like say that someone is it, but it's a whole nother thing to like actually do the Downey impression.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I was not doing that voice. That's not a no.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, bro.
Honestly, I'd have to agree with Hound.
Yeah, it wholly sounded like you did the... Oh, what's that one comedian that had the Uncle Danny? Who had Down syndrome. You know what I'm talking about, Jacoby?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it sounded like you were doing his impression of his Uncle Danny.
I did not mean for it to sound like that. I apologize.
That was like so bad. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot worse than what I said. What I said was bad. That's a funny thing, like, guys, like, when I say something bad, I know I said something bad. Like, there's no, like, oh, was that bad? Let me ask my team, what's the census on that, huh?
No, that's not true. You ask me all the time. Can I say that?
Can I say that? Can I say that?
After you've already said it.
See, yeah, I do that
Exactly.
too. What? What'd you say, Star?
You've done that with me a few times.
Yeah. I made a Asian joke earlier on accident with Star.
Then he thought I started dying of laughter because of that.
Yeah,
but I
'cause
didn't even
she
hear what
laughed
they-
right
didn't
after I
hear what
said
he
it.
said.
She laughed after I said it, and I assumed she was laughing at what I said, so I was like, Star, you're not supposed to laugh at that.
stuff like that I wouldn't laugh at.
See, I laugh at stuff like that, but then again, that's just who I've hung out with. Like, that's definitely Jacoby and a few others kind of faults.
Mr. Thief had the worst sense of humor.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Can't even say the type of jokes he used to make.
Oh, we can't even say his name.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. Yeah, I mean, he was a cool dude, but, yeah.
The key word there was.
Yeah, he's dead now. Don't ask where he's buried. We're not gonna tell you.
My backyard.
My back. When you live in an apartment complex, he's in my backyard.
Buried outside somewhere.
Jacoby, would you ever own a turtle?
What?
Would you ever own a turtle?
I have.
Turtle.
Would you ever own another turtle?
We talking turtle, tortoise?
Like, turtle that you just keep in, like, a little aquarium, like, on your desk or whatever.
Yeah.
Finding a turtle would be fun.
Easy maintenance, fun pet. Definitely.
Okay.
I'd prefer to own a tortoise, though.
What's the difference between turtle and tortoise? Like, one needs to be in water and the other one doesn't, or?
So, turtles are amphibians. Tortoises are a type of reptile.
Yeah, so, like, one absolutely needs water and the other one kind of doesn't. Like, a turtle needs water, tortoise doesn't.
Tortoises can go months without eating, drinking, any of that.
Yeah.
They were made to survive in desert like areas. Like they thrive the most in Arizona and places like that.
Yeah, like the Galapagos tortoise.
Yes.
Just lives on a barren island.
Yeah.
Vibing.
And if you owned one from the time that it hatched to the time that it died, it would be your great-grandchild looking after it, not you.
Wow.
They will outlive all of us.
Yeah, like the Galapagos, they're known to live over 100. Same
Yeah.
as like parrots and macaws, whatnot.
That's crazy.
They can live up to I think the oldest recorded is 125 years.
Have you ever
Oh,
heard
wow.
like the saying of like old men planting trees of shade they'll never feel?
Mm-hmm.
Such a crazy saying. Like, who do you think came up with that? Like, it just sounds like something like a cowboy would say. You know what I mean?
Sounds like something from a Johnny Appleseed book.
I don't know about Johnny Appleseed, but it's like a Master Oogway. Like that's some deep.
Yeah, the oldest living tortoise celebrated his 191st birthday 6 days ago.
Is he oldest living in captivity or just in general?
He is.
Is he a free man or is he enchained?
He's so he's in captivity, but was not bred in captivity.
Okay, so he was born in the wild but captured and brought into. Okay.
Yeah, their lifespan in captivity can be 150 years or more. As with whales and sharks and other species, it is often difficult to determine a turtle's exact age. After research However, they have found that some have been estimated that large turtles could be able to live up to 400 to 500 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I actually
That's definitely a
gotta,
long
you know, now we're talking about turtles, I actually have to bring something up that I don't know if either of you knew. There is a species of turtle that Steve Irwin found prior to his death. And it's actually named after him. And the first ever turtle of that species born in captivity was born at the Australia Zoo like a month ago or something like that.
Oh, that's
And it
neat.
was actually like I can't remember what the actual video was, but Steve Irwin's son got to hold it. I don't know if it was like released into the wild or whatever, but I just remember seeing like a clip of Steve Irwin's son like getting to hold it.
Yeah, that's really neat.
It's so cool, you know. When you say Jacoby, you buffered.
On that note, they named it Alicia Irwin.
Yeah.
Talking about,
Yeah.
Steve Irwin and his father Bob Irwin were the first to collect the specimen in Australia.
Yeah, and here recently, like, a group from the actual Australian Zoo went out and found males and females to have at the actual zoo. So they want, because the species is actually endangered now. Go ahead, Jacoby. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. I just said John Can. That's who went out and found him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super neat. Like,
I like turtles.
I like their, like, hate on Australia all you want, but like their wildlife is some of like the most unique in the entirety of the world. Like, if Australia got wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow, the sheer amount of species that would be lost to us as a society is insane.
Well, I mean, you have to think about how many species have down and gone pretty much endangered just because of the wildfires in the last couple years.
Yeah, I mean, the wildfires in Australia were bad. Wait, do golden apples not stack? Oh, they do stack. Why do I have two separate?
You probably didn't realize that you had another one.
I'm so confused. But yeah, no, like the wildfires in Australia were very bad.
Yeah, I never knew any of that.
Yeah.
Also, I've been trying to figure out this for the longest time. Is a parrot and a macaw the same bird with different names, or are they two separate kinds of birds?
There's two separate kinds of birds. So you have parrots, macaws, parakeets, toucans. They're all birds, but they're all a different kind of birds.
All macaws are parrots, but not all parrots are macaws.
Bruh. That's like some stoner stuff, like.
You want to go there?
Not really, man.
Exactly.
So what do you think of that song, Jacoby?
What song?
The one you...
Oh, I like listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. I used to listen to that song a lot. I listened to it... My grandmother was over once, and I was playing it. She was like, I don't want to hear that rap stuff. And I played it for her, and she was like, you know what? Actually, that one's fine. And you knew how like serious my grandmother was about like she hated rap.
Oh yeah.
So like hearing her like that's not actually a bad song. It was like wow, big for me. But yeah, I didn't know if you'd ever heard it or not. I knew I used to listen to it a fair amount, and Lieboogie did too as well.
I think I had heard it. It just hadn't been for a long time.
Yeah, they're such a
like
good
sophomore-
group too. It's like sad that they don't. I don't think they make music anymore.
I think sophomore year last I heard it.
Huh?
I think sophomore year was the last time I heard that song.
Yeah,
I was still friends with the Bootster.
yeah. He was really the only one I ever heard play it because he was big into Outlaw as well. And Outlaw did like 2 or 3 collabs with them.
So on the bird spectrum here,
I'm
listen, I want to pull.
on a spectrum too, so go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, I understand that, Dale. We've been friends for a long period of time. It's okay.
I can be a seagull too. I can be a bird if I wanted to.
Not the seagull.
So parakeets and macaws are all a breed of parrot. So parakeet is just the term for small seed-eating parrots with slender bills.
So what kind of a parrot was Logan Paul's?
Macaw.
Okay.
You talking about Maverick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Maverick was a macaw. I can fact check that.
It's so cool how like, even though it's been years since either of us have actually watched said person, we both like knew what we were talking about.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Huh?
Said speak for yourself, my friend.
You still watch him?
No, I listened to his podcast.
I mean, I watch his like fighting. Like I have him on Instagram, but I don't think I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. I used to be a big fan of him and Dwarf Mamba's stuff. That's a channel. If y'all are young enough, I guess old enough, to remember Dwarf Mamba, you're
I
a real.
think you showed me some of their videos.
You're a real YouTube OG.
Maverick was a stunt keeper macaw.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if
So
you
basically-
if you remember Dwarf Mamba, you're a real YouTube OG. You've been on the surface for a little while.
Dwarf Mont. He still makes videos.
I know he does, but dude, like that's Vine era. That's Thomas Sanders era.
Yeah. I mean, that's Logan Paul era.
It was Thomas Sanders, King
Patch.
Batch. I'm gonna let Jacoby say the last name because I always say King Bach. Because it's spelled the same way. Marlon Webb. I was like, who's the watermelon guy? She showers with Pantene. But I got watermelon to keep me clean. Like, that was like my first year in Boy Scouts. Was when that Vine was popular. Yeah. Why am I hearing lightning this far underground?
I have no idea.
I'm terrified. I just hear crack boom and it's like... Done said my 3 Allahu Akbars already, god dang. I'm out here thanking God, like, please God, let me live. Let me live, God. So, ooh, Jacoby, have a good one. Have a good one. GTA or Saints Row?
Personally, I'd have to go GTA. It was just a big part of my childhood from all the games.
Yeah, I mean, I was a lot bigger into Saints because of a mutual friend of ours.
Oh.
Zaratha.
Mhm.
Yeah. He had 3, I think.
Marlon Webb, that's the watermelon guy.
I knew it was. I said it.
Oh, I really didn't hear you.
You know, I said I was trying to remember. I said Marlon Webb, but yeah, I was trying to remember who the watermelon guy was. Yeah, that's old Vine.
His videos were such a big part of my childhood. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Such stupid videos.
Wasn't King Batch? Wasn't he also the comedically large spoon guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
At one point, he had a fork also.
Yeah. Hey, yo, can I have like a bowl of cereal? Yes. And then he just pulls out the giant spoon. Or no, it was like, can I have a scoop of ice cream? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is it okay if I use this for the scoop? People were really out here doing just about anything to make YouTube content back in the day. Oh, I guess it was Vine, yeah. It's like people be out here robbing other people on TikTok. It's like, bruh, that's a thing? I can rob someone at gunpoint and make a TikTok out of it? Man, 2023 would be wild. I bet Jacoby hasn't stumbled into that rabbit hole of TikTok.
Which rabbit hole?
People robbing people at gunpoint.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, there are TikToks of people robbing other people at gunpoint. Where the guy with the gun is recording. Imagine not only having a pistol stuck in your face, but also a camera stuck in your face. And the dude just goes, give me all your money. It's like, how do you react to that? You smile for the camera, or do you panic about the gun?
Smile for the camera.
Yeah, I was about to say, we all know the answer.
The gun.
Smile for the camera. So, what do y'all think of my little hobbit hole here? How in the actual monkey, turtle, duck, did I miss that? I think it's 100% sandstone now.
If you could save one thing from a fire, what would you save?
In my entire house?
Yeah, like if your house just lit up, what would you?
Probably either my Xbox or my stuffed animal axolotl.
I'd be saving Princess, you heathen.
No, see, I trust my own dogs enough that they could get out of the house by themselves. I mean, Princess already has that issue of, like, anytime you open a door, she ends up, like, 3 houses over. So I have absolute faith, worst comes to worst, she makes it out of the fire. Like, I would trust her to make it outside if the house caught on fire more than I would trust Rogue.
You just be laying in this room.
Because the house catches on fire, like, she's gonna bolt. Rogue's gonna be, like, scrambling and, like, grab everything in his room. He's gonna be out here, all my worldly possessions! And I'm just gonna be chilling outside, axolotl under one arm, Xbox under the other, like, I'm getting a new TV. Y'all need to have y'all volume on one of these days when I'm playing Minecraft, because this is just... Man, I'm hearing sounds I didn't think I'd hear from my parents' bedroom in this game. Come on. Jacoby just died. I think I've just successfully killed Jacoby in this stream. Like, this stream is being me causing Jacoby to, like, choke.
We're trying to get big, finally get lots of views, new subscribers, and he tries to cancel us.
I'm not what? I ain't trying to cancel nothing. I got a cross here on my Minecraft server. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, these mobs be making some noises that... Well, I don't know. These kind of noises that, like, you hear when your uncle accidentally, like, connects to the Bluetooth in the living room.
Stop.
What?
Just quit.
See, Jess doesn't understand or Star doesn't understand any of this, and I'm so thankful for that. She doesn't have a dirty mind, unlike Jacoby.
You hurt my brains.
Did Star leave?
No.
She's dead silent.
Star, are you there?
Oh no.
What?
She fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, she does this sometimes.
Wakey, wakey.
I forgot to tell you about that. So, like, if she gets tired, she She fights. Like, you can say, like, you're getting tired, Jess. You're falling asleep. She'll just go, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Like, so cute and, like, childlike. Just, nuh-uh. And then next thing you know, you look over at her and she's just dead asleep. Like, when I was down there living with them, I literally... Like, me and her mom rolled her off of the couch and she didn't even wake up. Like, when she falls asleep, she is out. There's no waking her up.
Sounds like me. I just am dead to the world when I'm asleep.
Yeah, honestly, we thought you were asleep. When me and Star started this, I was like, he's probably just, like, asleep. And she was like, yeah, he's either asleep or he's, like, busy doing something. I'm like, it is what it is. I was like, of all the streams that he should be late/miss, this is the last one I'd want him to.
Yeah, literally. I was so about it.
Like, this is the most important, like, stream in my opinion right now. Because this is, like, the culmination of months of you and I talking about a podcast in video form or in stream form.
Do you like coffee or tea better? But it has to be hot.
Oh, hot coffee, dude. I can't do hot tea.
What's your least favorite genre of music?
Modern. Anything modern, really.
What's the best meal you ever ate?
Oh, that's easy. My mom's chicken quesadillas.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I sure do.
You know you're from the hood when your homie asks you your favorite meal and you say something like quesadilla or something something like that. You knew you grew up poor. Cause our house, the quesadilla, it was cooked in the crock pot and it's just like tortilla stuff in the middle, tortilla.
What are you most afraid of?
Oh, probably like my own demons. Like what I'm capable of, I'd say.
What do you feel most passionate about?
Honestly, YouTube right now.
What is on the bucket list?
Bucket list? You really gotta pronounce that B, man, because it sounds like you said F.
Bucket list.
Yeah, a bucket list. I've never, like, again, I'm 18, so I don't really put thought into, like, a bucket list, like, what I would like to complete.
Oh, just a young pup he is.
Huh?
Oh, just a young pup he is.
I mean, like me and Star kind of talked about prior to the stream, which again, no one knows what we talked about, but like, there's a lot of things where it's like, I've, like, you know, like, when you're young, like, just in general, like you say, like, I'm never gonna do something.
Yeah.
It's like, I never do that. I'm like that with a lot of things that I just don't think I'd ever get the chance to do. Like, I'm sure there's things, like, if I got the chance to do it, like, if I'm somewhere and some dude, like, is like, hey, you want to go bungee jumping? Like, we're doing it. You know, you can just join in. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna go bungee jumping. But, like, there's no real desire in me to do that. It's just like, if I was in the circumstance, had the opportunity, I would do it. But I don't really have anything, like, I'd like to accomplish before dying. Because you never know when you're gonna die. The idea of a bucket list, I feel like really the only time a person should have a bucket list is like if they have some sort of like terminal illness, like they know they only have so much time to live. Because then it's like, hey, I have this amount of time to do this amount of things.
To me, you're looking at it as that. I look at it as a bucket list as, oh, these are some things I'd really enjoy doing with people I love, good memories that I'd have.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you could say getting married being on a bucket list.
Yeah, that 100% could be on your bucket list.
I mean, yeah.
Getting married, buying a house, having kids.
Yeah, having children. I mean, again, that's like all on the bucket list. I mean, that's everybody's bucket list, or at least it should be.
That's not everybody's bucket list. People don't want kids. Some people don't want to own a house. I mean, as weird as that sounds.
I know, it's just like real talk. I'm gonna say this is controversial, I'm gonna say it anyway. If you're not dating, then marry, why the hell date? If you are with somebody, like, I will 100% understand not wanting to have kids. Like, kids are a lot of responsibility, they're a lot of work, a lot of money. But, it really shouldn't be any one person's decision. Like, if you're in a relationship and you don't want kids but your significant other does, like, that's a talking issue. That's a compromise. That's not, hey, I don't want kids, so we're not having kids. Like, it should not be that way at all.
I know, someone who they actually just had a kid, their second kid, and their significant other broke up with them because they were gonna get fixed because of health issues.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's like another thing, like, the idea of someone leaving their significant other because, like, their significant other can't have kids, I find that very stupid. Like, I understand, like, hey, you know, you want to have kids, that's fine and dandy. I mean, a lot of people want to have kids. But just because, like, your wife or husband can't give you kids, like, I find that so dumb that people actually do that, like, leaving their significant other because they can't have kids together.
Yeah, there's other options. I mean, there's in vitro, there's sperm donors, there's adoption, like...
Yeah.
Choose other options. Don't just break a relationship, especially one if you both enjoy the relationship, you both see it going places.
I mean, yeah, like, by the time you're in that stage of, like, you're trying to have children, like, you've been together long enough to say, hey, I want to have children with this person. And then when you find out you can't have children, you're just going to turn around and, like, leave. Like, I don't understand that at all.
We are pushing past 2 hours.
I just noticed that. That's why I'm coming to inventory dump, and then we'll do our log off. Sorry guys, we've gone a little over. Just very talkative. This was a very good episode.
And once again, I was late to the Minecast.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes in a row. I mentioned that earlier. But as always, we hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.